Plenitud para la familia. Plenitud, comentarios, entrevistas. Tu vida bendecirá. Plenitud, canal de alegrías.
Welcome to Public Health Matters, where we talk about matters of public health. My name is Bobby Bagley, and I'm the Chief Public Health Official and the Director for the Division of Public Health and Community Services. And I have with me today our guest, Ava Molina Tejeda, and we're going to talk about all things related to spiritual health. Yes, spiritual health is a part of our overall physical well-being, not just our physical, but also our mental well-being as well. So Ava, you've been here, and this is your home away from home, or I should say back in your house.
Yes.
Because you actually started some work here a number of years ago.
Yes.
So let's talk about that first, and also share with our viewers what you've been doing before we get into our topic of the importance of spiritual health as a part of the overall health of individuals, which is a public health topic.
It is. And part of for you to take care of your health is taking advantages of those opportunities that sometimes you don't realize that you have.
Yeah.
And that is how I start everything since the beginning.
Nice, very nice.
We moved from Chicago, and in Chicago I was able to navigate very easily to the city, take my English classes, etc. So when we moved here, it was, like a big change. So when I saw this opportunity after AmeriCorps Vista and the City Hall, that we organized the Multicultural Festival. I don't know if it was the first one or not, the 2007, 2008. And
It could have been the first one.
I think so. And then after that, I keep continuing, looking at the City Hall, whatever they have. And they came up with a channel back then. There was public channel and educational channel.
Right.
So they look up for internship, and you know what, right? I was the first one.
Yes,
to jump on it. And from then I start producing the City Source NASHUA in Focus to share all the information, organization, everything that the NASHUA can offer to the residents. Because that experience in Chicago, that was able to open it up myself.
Nice.
So I started with that. I asked my friend Wilda Muñiz to come in, because back then I didn't have the English that I have now, that I am trying to speak clearly, And then from then we started, and then after the public access, I am Christian. And I said, okay, now I have to give the 10% to God. And then we started producing Plenitud in Vita, which is a Christian show with Christian principles, but it's not focused just on sharing the Bible.
Right.
It's a living, to live healthy, spiritually, emotionally, because we laugh, we enjoy, we live in this world, and we can have fun too.
Right.
So that is what about Plenitud in Vida for everything. And I thank God with this opportunity the City of NASHUA gave me. I feel so grateful for NASHUA because I grew up a lot in different areas. And even in technology, Bobby, in technology. Who can imagine? Because I'm journalist, I'm not, nothing about it, computer and stuff. And I have the opportunity to learn. And that helps you too with mental health, because you're busy, you are growing, you are, learning new career that can open doors and stuff.
Right.
But if you stay in your house, you won't grow up. Right. You won't enjoy yourself. You won't know how good you are in different areas if you don't try it out.
Yeah.
That is part of our health.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Ava, it's really important for folks to understand that as human beings, we're made up of body, soul, and spirit.
Yeah.
And so it's important for us to take care of the whole person.
Exactly.
And in public health, the work that we do, it focuses on the whole person, which includes body, soul, and spirit.
Yes.
And sometimes people want to shy away from talking about faith or a person's acceptance of, or even making space for faith-based conversations, which are
Yes.
also a part of public health.
Yes.
I graduated from Rivier University.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
my nursing degree is from Rivier, which is a Catholic college down the hill, right down the hill, about a mile away from us down the hill at the health department. And one of the things that was the most inviting and I would say inclusive thing for me was the fact that on that campus you could pray and you could talk about your faith.
Yes.
And in nursing, spirituality and the importance of faith is really, really important for a person's healing process and well-being. So one of the projects that I wrote on was nurses actually giving their patients the opportunity of expressing their faith and even praying before they have a surgery or even after or anytime, but just not being afraid to go there with people, not being afraid to allow for people to have that space because it's a part of who we are as human beings. So it's really good that you have this show that focuses on the important aspects of our spirituality as a part of our health because it is a lifestyle change.
It is. And the people don't know that faith and hope come up together. Because if you don't have faith and you don't have hope, what you're motivated on, you know? You don't have any motivation to do anything. When you go to difficult health issues, a surgery and everything, you would like to come up, you know, and feel good and do stuff again and work again. That's hope. That's faith too. So the people should, I invite the people to try it on and know more about faith and hope. And they will see the change. They will see the change. They will feel even powerful.
And you know, Eva, there is actually evidence-based studies that have been done on the importance of hope and faith in healing and recovery.
Yes, it is. And well, everyone believe and have their own religious or belief, but at the end, we are talking about the same thing. We're talking about faith. So just read your Bible, whatever Bible you have, just read it, and you will see it. You will feel you know, like when you drink a glass of water, you will feel fully on faith and hope. And that will give you strength. Even when you have hope and faith very strong, no matter what health issue you have, you will feel strong. You won't feel scared, you know.
And that's important, right?
It is.
Because when we think about how we can provide services for the entire community, this is another resource, right? And so our churches play a very important role in offering opportunities for individuals in our communities and when people are ready, right? So this is not something that, just like with any treatment, right? Just like with any other resource or service that is offered, it's not anything that's forced on people. You take it as it is. You accept it, you know, if you choose to. But it's one of these things, and I think this was most important for me while I was in nursing school, you know, and this was a part of the graduate program that I was actually doing, was again to make that offering available to folks and not shy away from it. Just like we would offer medication, just like we would offer any other kind of treatment or implementation of any type of regimen for anything that deals with this, the complete wholeness of this body. This is another one of those opportunities of allowing for people to take something that can make them whole, that can make them well, right? And that's faith. That's that dose of faith, right?
It is. And because the faith works in our emotions too.
It does. Yes.
It can give you your emotion stronger than you really are if you have faith and hope. Because if you don't have that balance in your life, then you will feel more sick than you really are. Because the emotional work with your mind and your faith and your hope.
Yes. And it also has a chemical and physiological component to it as well, right? Those endorphins, you know, that make us feel happy and help us overcome sadness and overcome depression. Exactly. So that's where that lifting comes up. So there's a reason that our Creator created us the way that He did, and allows for faith, which is the pursuit and belief in something bigger than yourself, to exist in us. So innately, we all have that. Innately, we all have that. And it's what we do with our faith that helps us improve our health and well-being.
I guess that is part of the issues that we see today, nowadays, that a lot of people have depression, feel sad and everything. And even though after that we face it, the process that the world faces, because they lost the north, I would say, the north of the faith on everything that they have. They probably focus on what they see, on what they have, what they can manage, but they lost the hope. They lost the faith. So when you lost that, then your emotions start, getting out and feeling sadness and feeling I can't do this, I'm not strong, and all those kind of thoughts make you more feel sad and depression, because you lose the faith. You put your faith in material stuff, in a specific job, not in yourself and the Creator. Because like I said at the beginning, you will never know what you can manage, what you can do, how big you can grow in your career if you don't have faith and hope and try and give yourself the opportunity to try it.
So now the program that you have, tell us a little bit about the program. So is this a program that is face-to-face? Is it a program that's online? How do people actually participate in the program?
Well, actually, now you can have everything, but since the beginning we were working on it, on doing interview online by Skype and everything. I have the opportunity here, to try it out, a lot of things. And God knows everything, because at the end we need it in that point of the process of the work process. So, but yes, it's physical interview, but not just interview. We share testimony. We share guest, well-known guest interview. We share music or singles experiences too. We share information, news. We share some capsules from different people that have, that they are doctors, naturalists, give you some advices, tips, and something like that. And the TV show, the original show, the TV show will be produced, it will come up soon. It will be produced by seasons. That was God gave me, by seasons. What by season? Work by, the content will be set up for winter, for spring, for summer, for fall, and for Christmas. I realized, it's 4th season, but we have Christmas too. So we created the music and all the graphics according to that, and the content will be according to those seasons. And the radio show is more dynamic and is alive and interactive. We make phone calls, and today we are able to take phone calls no matter where you are.
Across the globe?
It is.
What, through WhatsApp? How do you?
Through WhatsApp. And I say, wow, this is amazing. We are just starting July 5th. We are starting the new season of the radio show. So you can call. Well, I moved to Florida.
Oh, you did?
Yes, we moved to Florida.
So what are you doing here today?
I came back to visit after 3 years. I was waiting to come back to visit. So look
how timely everything is.
Yes. That is the part of the health. Give you the opportunity, be open of whatever God gave you. And you see that we are here.
Yes. I'm so glad that you're visiting and that we were able to get this set up today so that NASHUA could remember one of its community members and learn about what you're doing right now and how you're impacting people with the understanding of the importance of faith as a part of their health and well-being.
Exactly.
Yes.
The faith, family, you know, good principles, and to grow up as a human being.
Right.
Because sometimes people, they close themselves because they don't have the capacity to go to university and everything. But there is a lot that you can learn and that you can do, and you don't know that you can make it.
Right, yeah.
I am a big testimony about it. I have
and
done
you share
a lot.
that story?
And the show, yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah. And folks get to see that in living color and get to hear it on the radio.
Yeah.
Now, so do you also do podcasts?
Yes, I do podcasts. I write blogs. They can go to the website, plenitudinvita.com. They will see the podcast, the blogs. They will know us, you know, our principles, our vision, and everything. And the live show that is coming out just, you know, for new, this is the second week that we are coming out through the website.
Okay.
That I haven't tried before.
Yeah,
I finally got it. Worth trying. Just trying with faith and hope. After a lot of years, you know, like almost 13 years.
Yeah.
And I finally made it.
And see, and that takes patience, right?
It
patience
is.
and endurance.
Yes.
And that's all a part
because
of faith,
we don't
right?
want to wait.
Yes.
We don't want to wait.
Yeah.
We want everything like a fast food. And it's not that.
Yeah.
We born and we work step by step until we get adult. So that is the
and
life
you keep
and
on
everything.
believing the whole time.
It is,
Yes.
it is, and waiting for that moment, the right
Yes.
time.
Yes. So now, and what's the name of the program again?
Plenitud Invita.
Plenitude in Vivo.
Invita.
Invita.
Yes.
Plenitude Invita.
It's like invite in English, invita in Espanol.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
And now, is the show and the program, is it done in all Spanish? Is it?
It is.
Todo solamente español.
Español. I would like to do it in English, but I don't know. I'm gonna try
You
it.
should
I'm gonna
try.
it. Yes, I'm gonna
Eva,
try
look
it.
at what you're doing right now.
I
Why
know,
wouldn't
I
you
was
do
thinking.
both, right?
Yes.
Why not do both? You can
Yes,
do it
yes.
in English,
En español.
and español.
Yeah.
Sí.
I should
yeah.
have faith in that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can do it.
Yeah.
I think you should. Especially because you said you're doing interviews, right?
Yes.
So if you're doing interviews, you may have someone who's bilingual,
Yeah.
right? So you want to, again, when we try to push out messaging in public health, because we want all of the community to benefit from anything and learn and be able to take on all different types of practices for their lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
Because things have to be for the individual,
Exactly.
right? And so
It
this is another thing that individuals in our communities
Yeah.
can embrace, right, as a part of their life, even make changes in their lifestyle as they embrace their faith.
It is, it
Yeah.
is. And some people from the city that follow us in Spanish, but Americans follows, they would like to know. I know that they ask me and everything, and they try to translate my Spanish to English. So I might have
So
to start learning to.
Okay, so Eva,
just
it's not a
try
might.
it.
It's not a might. It's you're gonna have to.
Yeah, I have to. I don't
You're
have a
gonna have
choice.
to so you can reach the broader
In the same
audience.
way that I have done everything, that is one of the steps that I should
Yeah.
jump on in.
Another
Yeah.
step of faith.
Another step of faith
Exactly.
and hope. Yes.
Now, so we have a little bit less than 10 minutes. Are you able to do some of your show right now? Say you were to just like talk to our viewers, right? And we do have viewers in the community. We have a very large Spanish-speaking community in Nashua.
Oh.
So you can take some time now and talk a little bit about what you and I have discussed en español solamente.
Okay.
¿Sí?
Yeah. My camera?
Sí.
Ok. Bien, hemos estado conversando sobre la salud espiritual, la salud emocional, pero también de la esperanza. Ha sido toda nuestra conversación. Que si no practicamos nuestra fe y nuestra esperanza que van de la mano en todo lo que somos, en todo lo que hacemos, en nuestros conocimientos, en nuestros sentimientos, va a afectar también nuestra salud. Y todos fuimos creados por el mismo Creador que nos dio esa sed de tener fe y tener esperanza en todo lo que practiquemos. No hay nada imposible. Si tú no lo pruebas, solo pruébalo un poquito y verás que vas a crecer, te vas a fortalecer, vas a ser otra persona, se te va a ir la tristeza. Busca tu Biblia, no importa qué tipo de Biblia, porque al final de cuentas estamos hablando de lo mismo, la fe y la esperanza. Busca tu Biblia, enfócate en eso y tus emociones van a cambiar, tu espíritu va a cambiar, va a sentirte una persona capacitada, motivada, alegre, sin importar el desierto por que tú te encuentres. Puedes estar en la cama del hospital y allí la fe va a obrar, allí la esperanza va a obrar, porque solo hay uno que lo puede todo. Si tú te entregas en esa fe y en esa esperanza, vas a poder salir de ese desierto. Nada es imposible. Así es que te invitamos a que lo experimentes, ¿verdad, Bobby? Que lo experimentes como yo voy a experimentar, empezar a hacer el show también en inglés.
Yes.
Así que vamos, eso es un trato entre
Solamente,
usted y nosotros.
sí.
Solamente en inglés. Muy bien, nos pueden seguir en las plataformas digitales como Plenitud Invita, en cada una de ellas, y en la página web como plenitudinvita.com.
Nice. Yeah. So we're going to be expecting that. And so how do we get in contact with you so that we can actually watch the show? So you're in Florida now.
Yeah.
But you still got connections here in Nashua.
Yes.
You're still going to have viewers that are from Nashua, and you're going to have it in Espanol and in English.
Yes.
And so how do people connect to it? So is it through your WhatsApp number and through your website, or is there a podcast link?
Yeah, there is the website, plenitudinvita.com. Allí you will see the phone number, the emails, you will see the links to the podcast. The WhatsApp phone number is 773-218-8285.
Okay.
773-218-8285. And through the website, you will see all the links to the social media platform and the podcast platform too, and the YouTube channel too, that you can watch a live or recorder.
Nice. And you'll be able to see this recording on our YouTube channel under the Public Health Matters, because we talk about those things for the entire community.
It is.
Because public health does matter.
Mm-hmm.
And as a part of the whole person, body, soul, and spirit,
exactly.
Spirituality, our faith, those things matter as well.
If you don't take care of, you will lose yourself.
Yeah, you do. You have to be whole.
Yes.
Right? And so
yes.
a part of your show talks about how we can be whole, including that spiritual health as well.
It is. And the spiritual health, the faith, the hope, but also those kind of things that you don't know that you can do it. I keep saying that because if you don't try, if you don't believe in yourself, who else gonna do it?
Yeah.
No one else.
Yeah. And when you have a community, that has that same like-mindedness, you've got a lot of support behind you.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And so then you can achieve quite a bit when you have that kind of support behind you.
Yeah. And today's we have a lot of resources, and the world is open. We don't have limits. You see, now I'm in Orlando, but you still can see it in NASHUA, You can still see the show and everything, and you can connect direct to the show from here. So there is no limitation.
Yeah.
We set up the limitation.
Right, yeah. All the doors are open.
It is.
All the pathways.
It is.
And with technology.
Yes,
so
exactly,
much can happen,
exactly.
Right? And so much information can be shared and so much support.
Yeah. We would like to have you too.
Do you want me to come to Orlando? I will be there in November. Where are you in Orlando?
In the same city, close to the old park.
Ah, okay.
The same city of Orlando.
Give me the information.
I'm going to give you the information.
I'll come visit because I'll be there in November.
Let's see what happens after this interview.
Yes, and then when I come, that'll be the real test of the show that's done in total English.
In English, exactly.
Yes.
That's going to be the beginning. You see?
Yeah.
That's faith and hope.
It'll be good. So I will tell you, Ava, that in my role as a public health nurse, as a director, chief public health official for the city of Nashua, I'm also a minister at one of our local churches here in Nashua.
That's nice.
Yeah, and my husband and I have an international ministry where we pastor and we
Yes.
traveled to Kenya. And so I can relate totally
that's beautiful.
to
Yes.
everything that you're saying. And I'm
Yes.
quite sure that there are plenty of our viewers that can relate as well,
Yeah.
and can see the intersection between our
Exactly.
spiritual health and our
Exactly.
physical health and our
Totally.
mental health,
Totally.
and how it just shows
Yeah.
how complete
Yes,
we
yes.
are.
And I am a testimony because in some point of my life, I experienced that. My faith was tasted, how you say,
tested,
right?
right.
Tested. Because, you go through a desert that you don't know, how you can manage. And then it's when you know how big is your faith.
Yeah.
That's why you need to look it up every day. And your Bible, your faith, and keep your hope strong in yourself.
Yes.
Because you never know what you're going to face tomorrow.
Exactly. Or what you'll be brought through
Exactly.
because of your faith.
Yes, yes.
Nice.
That's
That's a very
awesome.
nice testimony.
It is.
Yeah.
It
Nice.
is.
Very nice story. Very nice affirmation and confirmation for those who have their faith and trust and belief, in God to bring them through all kinds of things.
Yeah.
And there's so much that's going on that's
It is.
impacting
It is.
folks. We know that right now the Surgeon General talked about loneliness and isolation as a huge
Exactly.
public health issue. And so again, when you can get connected to a community that has like-minded faith that you
Yes.
do, it just helps build that community and helps
Yeah.
decrease that isolation and that separation.
And
that
we
folks
don't
might
know
feel.
how we can affect our children that they are following us.
Yeah.
So we need to keep that faith strong just for them.
Yeah. Ava, it has been a pleasure having you join today.
Me
and I'm
too.
so
Thank
glad
you so
that
much.
Pete made the connection for us
Yes,
to have
thank
you
you
here.
to
You're
Pete.
visiting.
You see, I believe in myself, and Pete
Yes.
believe in me that I can
And
make
yes.
it. And now you believe in me that I can do the show in English.
And you will do the show in English.
Oh my God.
No, that
Yes.
is amazing. And it's
It
just
is.
how things work, for the
Yes.
good of those who have faith. So, Pete, thank you so much for connecting
Thank
Ava
you,
and
Pete.
I, and for allowing us to have this segment on Public Health Matters, because it truly is important to understand how, as complete beings, everything about us, our physical, our mental, and our spiritual health, all need exercising and all need attention to be paid to it. So, I'm Bobby Bagley. I'm reminding you to have a great day today and a better day tomorrow. I'll see you next time on Public Health Matters. Ava, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you, you too, Bobby.
Plenitud para la familia, plenitud, comentarios, entrevistas, tu vida bendecirá. Plenitud, canal de alegrías, plenitud, consejos y más. Plenitud, tu vida cambiará.
Mario fue pintor más de 30 años. Cuando Mario me dijo que tenía problemas en el trabajo, que se le estaban olvidando las cosas, fue difícil.
Yo le diría a la gente que le diga a su familia lo que está pasando con él. Y quiero que me apoyen, que me entiendan y que me quieran.